What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode on Keeping It Real with Credit. My name is Ray, and today we're going to continue to talk about Equifax. Now, a few hours ago, I just posted up a video about Equifax and their security breach. Essentially, what happened is that 143 million Americans' information has been compromised. Anything from name, social security, driver's license, you name it, it has been compromised. This may very well be you. Now, in this video, I wanted to talk about what Equifax is doing to fix or rectify this issue. One of the things that they're doing is they're providing a credit monitoring service that they provide that's called Trust ID. And Trust ID, what it essentially does is it scans your social security number throughout the internet, and they also provide you with identity theft insurance in case you do need it, of up to not sure what specific amount. Now, the crazy thing is that if your information has been compromised, you can't even sign up with them until September 11th, which is, I think, is the date that I saw there. Which sucks, on top of the fact that Equifax knew about this since July 29th, and we're now hearing about this. In addition to that, what's going on is that since you can't apply within that 3-day time frame, they've also included a clause in the fine print that if you agree to their services and you sign up for this Trust ID credit monitoring service, you basically give up your right to sue them or to join in on a class action lawsuit. Now, God knows what particular information they got from you, but your information is very valuable to the individuals that retrieved it. And so to basically give up your right and not be able to sue them or to hold Equifax accountable is unheard of. And there should be something done about that. With that being said, this leads me to the next topic that I've been wanting to talk about for a very long time. Since we're on the online topic, disputing online is something that has been very convenient for a lot of people, but can be very dangerous when it comes to disputing items on your credit report. I've been seeing the comments, and I've been seeing a lot of people, oh, you can dispute online, and this is why I don't agree online. Now, by law, we have to give the companies or the creditors or the credit bureaus 30 days to respond back to us. In some cases, 45 days, depending on how you do it. Within 30 to 45 days. What happens is that when you dispute via red receipt, you can confirm the date that they received it, and you can pretty much hold them accountable to that 30-day mark. When you dispute online, in their limited options of dispute online, there is no record nor any recollection on the day that they got there, and nor can you hold them accountable. So when it comes to the point when there's going to be a lawsuit, either from the collector or the creditor, it's very hard to retrieve that. So first off, disputing via mail, having black and white copies of all the information that you're sending over is the key. Now, looking back on some more information on here, when the Fair Credit Reporting Act was made, they had kind of like a clause, or it was revised, and they put in a section something that's called the Expedited Dispute Resolution, section 611A8, also known as the Online Dispute System. And this is how it reads: Expedited Dispute Resolution. If a dispute regarding an item of information in a consumer file at a consumer reporting agency is resolved in accordance with paragraph 5A by the deletion of the disputed information by no later than 3 business days after the date on which the agency receives notice of the dispute from the consumer in accordance with paragraph 1A, then the agency shall not be required to comply with paragraph 2, 6, and 7 with respect to the dispute of the agency. Now, what ends up happening is that paragraph 2 is the part that requires the credit reporting agency to forward your disputes to all the parties and the documentation you're providing. Paragraph 6, however, is the part that requires the credit reporting agencies to provide you with the written results of the reinvestigation. And the paragraph 7 is the part that requires the credit reporting agencies to provide you with the method of verification requested by you, the consumer. So when you dispute online, the creditor, the credit reporting agency, one, is not required to send that information over to the creditors or the collectors. In addition to that, they're not obligated to send you how they got that verification or let you know in the mail that the item has been verified. Now, when you receive items in the mail that the credit bureaus are sending you some information saying that, okay, you disputed this information, now it's been verified. When you send things by dispute via letter and red receipt and all that good stuff, the Fair Credit Reporting Act allows you to request within 15 days how they got it verified, through which way, and basically, you know, how. This is an additional tool or additional step that you can take to really confirm how they're verifying this information to get it clear, complete. Now, when you do dispute online, the credit reporting agencies are allowed to do a soft delete. A soft delete basically is that they'll delete it while the investigation is going on. Now, when they delete it, the creditor or the original creditor does not get notified. So when the creditor reports it every 30 days, as they're allowed to, yes, the item can be removed, but if they report it again, then what ends up happening is the item is reinstated back in your credit report and your score drops once again. So disputing online is very limited. Yes, it makes their life easier, and they do promote it again because it makes their life easier. But it's much better when you dispute via letter, certified mail, sending them copies and documentation of everything, and holding them accountable to that 30-day marker. Also requesting a method of verification to ensure so they can confirm with you how is it that they got that information and to what extent. Ladies and gentlemen, disputing online, although may be easy, you lose a lot of your rights. I wouldn't want to give up a lot of my rights, especially after what happened to me with that collection agency. So ladies and gentlemen, this is my update on Equifax and the fine print and the details of what's going on, and a little bit more information as why you shouldn't be disputing online and should be disputing via letter, certified mail, red receipt, and all that good stuff. For more information on what your options are regarding your particular credit, whether it's student loans, insurance, anything on your credit report that shows up on there is subject to the Fair Credit Reporting Act and can be challenged or disputed, removed, corrected, and all that other good stuff. All right, so if you want more information about that, I'll leave a link to the company that I used to work for before. I'm not paid by them by any means, but I do trust in what they do since I've seen exactly what they do for the people. Call them for a free credit evaluation, no obligation at all. And until next time, let me get back to this hurricane preparation. But until next time, I'll see you next week on Keeping It Real.